Are you feeling any better?
A little bit.
Guess what? Your grandfather's here.
He'll pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Maybe he won't.
Hey! Hey, buddy. I brought you a present.
A book?
Hey, it's not just any book. It's the book my father used to read to me when I was sick. The book I used to read to your father, and today I'm gonna read it to you.
Got any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, monsters, giants, true love, miracles, escapes, torture. It's got it all.
It doesn't sound too bad. I'll try and stay awake.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. Princess Bride, Chapter 1. Buttercup was raised on a small farm. Her favorite pastimes were horseback riding and tormenting the farm boy. His name was Wesley, but she never called him that.
Farm boy, polish my horse's saddle.
As you wish.
Farm boy, fetch me that pitcher.
As you wish.
Eventually, Buttercup and Wesley began to fall in love.
Hold it. Is this a kissing book? Where are the sports?
Just be patient and let me read. Wesley was a poor farm boy who had no money for marriage, so he packed his belongings and went to seek his fortune across the sea.
What if I never see you again?
Hear this now. I will always come for you. This is true love. Do you think this happens every day?
But Wesley never reached his destination. His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts. The news of Wesley's murder was hard on Buttercup.
I will never love again.
5 years later, the city of Thorn was filled with people waiting to hear the announcement of the great Prince Humperdinck's bride-to-be.
My people, a month from now, our country will celebrate its 500th anniversary. At sundown on that evening, I shall marry a lady who was once a commoner like yourselves, but perhaps you shall not find her common now. Would you like to meet her? I present Princess Buttercup.
Buttercup's emptiness consumed her, for she did not love Humperdinck. The only joy she found was in her daily ride through the forest.
A word, my lady? We're poor lost circus performers. Is there a village nearby?
There's nothing nearby, not for miles.
Well then, there is no one who hear you scream. Ah! I put fabric from a Gilder army uniform on the horse.
Who's Gilder?
Country across the sea, the sworn enemies of Florin. Once the horse reaches the castle, Humperdinck will think that people from Gilder abducted his love.
You never said anything about killing anyone.
I hired you to help me start a war.
I just don't think it's right.
Am I going mad, or did the word think just escape your lips? I didn't hire you for your brains, you botanical landmass. I agree with Fezzik. You guys remember how hopeless you were when I found you? Do you want me to take you back to where you were, unemployed in Greenland? Vizzini, he can fuss.
I think he'd like to scream at us.
I'm sure he means no harm.
He's really very short on charm.
Do you have a gift for rhyme?
Yes, some of the time.
Enough of that, Fezzik, are there rocks ahead?
If there are, we'll all be dead.
No more rhymes, and I mean it.
Anybody want a peanut?
We'll reach the cliffs by dawn.
Are you sure nobody's following us?
That would be inconceivable. Out of curiosity, why do you ask?
I happened to look behind and someone was there.
Probably just some local fishermen going out for a pleasure cruise at night in eel-infested waters. You hear that, Princess? Those are the shrieking eels.
She doesn't get eaten by the eels, you know.
What?
The eel doesn't get her. I'm explaining this to you because you look nervous.
I wasn't nervous. Okay, maybe I was a little bit concerned, but that's not the same thing.
Because we could stop now if you want.
No, you can keep reading, if you want.
Alright, where were we? She's in the water, she was frightened, the eel started to charge, and then...
We're safe. Only Fezzik is strong enough to go up this way.
He's climbing the rope, and he's gaining on us.
Inconceivable! He didn't fall. Inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I need you to fight him while Fezzik carries the princess.
You don't happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand, do you?
Do you want to start a conversation that way?
My father was killed by a 6-fingered man. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die.
I admit, you are better than I am.
And why are you smiling?
Because I know something you do not know. I am not right-handed.
You're amazing. There's something I ought to tell you. I'm not right-handed either.
I don't have to miss.
I believe you.
Let's face each other like was intended. No tricks, no weapons.
You mean you put down your rock and I put down my sword, and we try to kill each other like civilized people? I think you might have a bit of an advantage.
It's not my fault I'm the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
I do not envy you the headache you will have when you awake.
It was a mighty duel.
What happened? How did it end?
The loser ran off alone, and the winner followed those footsteps to Gilder. Follow them.
Don't you think it could be a trap?
I always think everything could be a trap. That's why I'm still alive.
So it is down to you, and it is down to me. If you want her dead, by all means, keep moving forward. Let me explain. There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. There is no agreement to be made. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains. In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits. For the princess? To the death? Very well. I accept. Good. Then pour the grape juice. Inhale this, but do not touch. I smell nothing. What you cannot smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, and among the more deadly poisons known to man. Alright, the battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide where the poison is, we both drink, and we find out who's right and who is dead. But it's simple. All I have to do is decide what kind of person you are. A clever man would put the poison in his own cup, because only a great fool would reach for what he's given. But you must have known that I am not a great fool. In fact, you must have counted on it. So I can clearly not reach for the cup in front of me. But I can come from Australia, which everyone knows is a land full of criminals. And criminals are used to not being trusted, as you are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the goblet in front of you. Truly, you have a dizzying intellect. Where did I get going? Where was I? Australia. Yes, Australia! But you must have guessed that I would know the powder's origin, so I can clearly not choose the goblet in front of me. You're stalling now. You beat my giant, which means you must have exceptional strength. So you could have put the powder in your own cup, counting on its strength to save you. But you've also beaten my Spaniard, which means you must have studied, and in studying you must have learned that man is mortal. So you would have put the poison as far away from you as possible. Therefore, I cannot choose the cup in front of me. You're trying to trick me into giving away something. It won't work. It has worked. I know where the poison is. Then make your choice. I will. And I choose. What in the world could that be? Where? I don't see anything. Oh, well, no matter. Let's drink. Me from my glass and you from yours. You guessed wrong. You only think I guessed wrong. I switched the glasses.
Someone has killed a giant. There will be great suffering in Gilder if Buttercup dies.
Who are you?
No one.
And to think the poison was in your glass the whole time.
It was in both of them. I spent the past few years developing an immunity to iocane powder.
Iocane powder. I bet my life on it. And there are the princess's footprints.
I know who you are. You're the dread pirate Roberts.
At your service.
You killed my love.
It's possible. I kill a lot of people.
Then you can die too.
As you wish!
Oh, Wesley, what have I done?
They've disappeared. They must have seen us closing in. Unless I'm wrong, and I am never wrong, they have headed dead into the fire swamp.
We'll never survive.
Nonsense. You only say that because no one ever has. This isn't so bad. This will be all but a happy memory.
But what about the ROUSs?
Rooms of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Wesley, help!
Surrender!
Oh, you wish to surrender to me? Very well, I accept.
If we surrender, will you promise not to hurt him and return him to his ship?
It will be done. Once we get back to Florian, throw him in the pit of despair.
Where am I?
The pit of despair. Don't even.
Don't even think about trying to escape. You're gonna be tortured.
Torture? I can cope with torture.
It comes to this. I love Wesley. I cannot marry you.
Well, then consider the wedding off. Rugen alert Wesley at once. But are you sure he still wants you?
My Wesley will always come for me.
Well, in that case, if he comes, we'll offer you both. If not, you will marry me in 10 days. Agreed?
The people are quite taken with your princess.
Yes, I thought it was quite clever when I hired Vizzini to murder her. But it will be so much more moving when I strangle her after the wedding. Then Gilder will be blamed, and the country will be just begging for war.
Are you coming into the pit of despair?
You know how much I love watching you work. But I have my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, and Gilder to frame for it. I'm swamped.
This machine is very special to me. It took me half a lifetime to create. I have a deep and abiding interest in pain. Now, how do you feel? I just sucked a year of your lifetime away from you.
I am waiting for Vizzini.
You're surely Inigo.
It's you!
Inigo, the six-fingered man is at the castle.
We need to go to the castle.
But he is guarded by 30 men.
Then we must find the man in black.
Gates are locked, and 30 men guard the castle.
Double it. My princess must be safe.
The gates are locked, and I hold the only key.
Ah, my dearest darling. Tonight we shall be married, and tomorrow morning every ship awaits us to embark.
Every ship but your four fastest.
Ah, yes, naturally not those four.
You never sent the ships to search for Wesley. But no matter, my Wesley will come for me anyway.
You will never have true love!
Not 50!
Physic, do you hear that? That's the sound of ultimate suffering. It must be the man in black.
The man in black.
His true love is marrying another tonight. For who else has the cause of ultimate suffering? Where is the man in black? Fezzik, jog his memory.
Sorry, Inigo. I didn't mean to jog him so hard.
Father, carry him to my son. Fezzik, follow me.
He's dead.
Grandpa, wait. What did Fezzik mean? Wesley's not dead, right? He's only faking.
Do you want me to read this to you or not?
Who kills Humperdinck?
Nobody kills Humperdinck.
Then what did you read me this for?
I think we'd better stop. You're very sick and you're taking the story very seriously.
No, I'm okay.
Alright, okay. Let's see, where were we? Alright. In the pit of despair.
Do you have any money?
A little.
I just hope it's enough to buy a miracle.
Are you the Miracle Max who worked for the king?
The king's stinking son fired me. And thank you for bringing up such a painful memory. And while you're at it, why don't you just give me a paper cut and pour some lemon juice on it? Go away!
We need a miracle. It's very important.
Why would you want someone the king's son fired? I might kill the person you needed a miracle for.
He's already dead.
He is, eh? Well, bring him in. I'll take a look. I've seen worse.
Sir, we're in a terrible rush.
Yeah. You can't rush miracles, you get rotten miracles. Now, it just so happens here that your friend is only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. Now you, sir, what do you have that's worth living for?
True love. You could not ask for a more noble cause than that.
But that's not what he said. He distinctly said to blave. And to blave, as we all know, means to bluff. He was probably playing cards and then he cheated or something.
Liar!
Get back, you witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. He said true love, Max.
Not another word, Valerie.
Ever since Prince Humperdinck fired him, his confidence has been shot.
Ah! You promised me you would never say that name.
What, Humperdinck?
Ah!
Humperdinck.
Ah!
Humperdinck.
Ah!
Humperdinck.
I'm not
Humperdinck.
listening.
Humperdinck.
I'm not listening.
If you heal him, he will stop Humperdinck's wedding.
You mean if I heal him, Humperdinck suffers?
Humiliations galore.
Now that is a noble cause. I am on the job.
That's a miracle pill?
The chocolate coating makes it go down easier. You have to wait 15 minutes for full potency. And you shouldn't go swimming for at least what?
An hour.
An hour? Okay,
An
there
hour.
you go. Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Do you think it'll work?
It would take a miracle.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll have to force feed him. Open his mouth.
How long do we have to wait?
I want my arms moved.
You've been mostly dead all day.
Who are you? Are we enemies? Why am I on this wall? Where's Buttercup?
Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up. Buttercup must marry Humperdinck in a little less than half an hour. So all we have to do is break in, steal the princess, and escape after I kill Count Ruben.
Impossible. But if we had a wheelbarrow, that would be something.
Fezzik, where did you put the wheelbarrow the albino had?
I think I left it by the albino.
And what I wouldn't give for a Holocaust cloak.
Will this do?
Where did you get that?
Miracle Max said I could keep it.
Now there may be problems once we're inside.
But how will I find Rugen? And once I find him, how will I find you? And how will we escape?
Don't pester him. He's had a hard day.
Right, sorry.
Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream. I am the dread pirate Roberts. There will be no survivors. I am here, but soon you will not be here. The dread pirate Roberts takes no survivors. Then love, true love, will follow you forever. Treasure your love.
Skip to the end.
Have you the wing?
Here comes my Wesley now.
Your Wesley is dead. I killed him myself.
And why is there fear behind your eyes?
Give us the gate key.
I have no gate key.
I see. Fezzik, take his arms off.
Oh, you mean this gate key? And your princess Buttercup,
Man and wife. Say man and wife.
man and wife.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Escort the bride to the honeymoon suite. I'll be there shortly.
You didn't come. You've always been so kind to me, and I won't be seeing you again since I'm killing myself once I get to the honeymoon suite.
Well, that's nice.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that. Make him stop saying that.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Well, hello there.
Wesley! Wesley, you've come! Oh, can you ever forgive me? I got married. It all happened so fast.
Never happened.
What?
Did you say I do?
No. We sort of skipped that part.
Then you didn't get married. Wouldn't you agree, Your Highness? A technicality that will shortly be remedied. But first things first. To the death!
No, to the pain, you warthog-faced buffoon.
That may be the first time anyone has dared insult me.
Drop your sword. Sit down. Tie him up.
It's strange. I've been in the revenge business so long. Now that it's over, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
Have you ever considered piracy?
The end.
Grandpa, maybe you could come again and read it to me tomorrow?
As you wish. What if I never see you again? Give me that back. What if I never see you again?
Marriage. Did you even remember your line now? No. Marriage is what's what brings us together today. Marriage. That blessed arrangement. That dream within a dream.
Escort the bride.
Once I get to the honeymoon suite.
Oh, that's the end of the line.
Go ahead.
Hi.
They must have seen us closing in.
They must have seen us closing in. Unless I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong, they've headed dead into the fire swamp.
You're in this shot.
Wait.
React well.
Oh.
It comes to this. I cannot marry you. I love Wesley.
Well, then consider the wedding off. You don't hop onto seat.
Like at Torrent, not.
Because I know something you do not know. I am not right-handed.
Alright, back to your places.
Oh.
And ready? Wait.
No, stop filming.
Okay. Yes. We are done filming for today. Unless you guys are up for more, but I don't think we can. Action. Alright, cut. More emotion. It'll be so much more moving when I strangle her. Okay.
Warren, put the leaves down.
And regal, and you're noble, and action.
It has worked. So
So I can click. There's nothing nearby, not for miles.
well, then there's nowhere to hear you scream.
Torin. Action.
Put fabric from the country across the sea, the sworn enemies of Florin.
Careful, Kate. No rocking. I've decided that is a bad idea.
What?
Action.
Lines.
What?
Action.
The king's stinking son fired me. And while you're at it. Okay. I've seen worse. No. Okay. All right. Now you, sir. What do you have that's worth living for? Witch.
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. He said true love, Max.
Don't say another word, Valerie.
Don't say another word, Valerie. Cheated or something.
Liar! Liar!
Get back, you witch!
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. His confidence has been shot.
You promised me you would never say that name.
What? Humperdinck?
Ah!
Humperdinck, Humperdinck, Humperdinck! Humperdinck, Humperdinck,
I'm
Humperdinck!
not listening. I'm not listening.
If you heal him, he will stop Humperdinck's wedding.
I'm listening.
If you heal him, he will stop Humperdinck's wedding.
You mean if I make him better, Humperdinck will be humiliated?
When I was your age, Water.
Why do we have a bat lantern? Action.
Hey, it's not just any book. It's a book your father used to... Wait. Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, torture, dungeons, dragons. What is the line again?
It doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound too bad. I'll try to stay awake.
Oh my.
It doesn't sound too bad.
Torin.
Action.
She doesn't get eaten by the eels, you know.
What?
By the eels, you know.
What?
I think we better stop. You care about this a lot. It's your life for him. You're spinning chair all the time.
Grandpa, what are you doing? You're supposed to be
Stop,
reading me the
she's
story.
uncomfortable. A book within a book.
You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello. From the other side. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
No, sorry.
How was it? What getting dressed today? Did you have to shave?
Yes.
Did you shave right under your lip?
It's the only way I can talk with my beard. The other one's just like...
Are you ready for your one line in this entire scene?
Oh yeah.
And you go, how was shaving for you today?
It was way too hard. I had a horrible time doing that.
We just taped your mustache on.
You didn't even
It-
have to shave because
yeah.
your mustache just fell off,
Yeah,
right?
it just fell. It was like
Action.
prepare to die.
I like your sideburns, Cat Rugen.
Thank you. I haven't gone grey there yet. I didn't have to dye my beard, but it turned out to not be the color that I wanted. So now I'm stuck with 3 different shades of hair. Now, how do you feel? I just sucked half a lifetime over.
Surrender.
Pull yourself together, Rugen.
Virgin, we're all waiting on you. I'm trying. You don't know how hard it is to keep this beer on.
And then physics says you've been dead all day.
Mostly dead all day. And then you say your other line. Alright, are we ready? Action.
I am the dread pirate Roberts. I will take no survivors. I don't feel very safe. Oh my goodness.
Cut.
Wait, hang on. Cloak issues. But soon you will not be here. No, I don't know.
His true love is marrying another tonight. I'm acting like Vizzini. Is that bad?
We're looking for the men in black.
We're looking for the men in black.
It's you!
Inigo, the six-fingered man is here at the castle. You have to be like up here, so I can knock you out. Because before I just went like that. So I guess I have to be down here a little bit. Yeah, okay.
So strong, Pezek.
My chicken arm. Like the wig cap, I'm part of it. The smell of baby powder is just like wafting.
It smells nice.